Hi, this is Quentin Flores with cbctmadeeasy.com. In this video, we're going to be going over nerve mapping in your Galaxis Galileos implant software.
All right, exciting times. We're ready to plot and map the inferior alveolar nerve canal. So we're going to take our mouse and in the panorama window, we're going to double click on where we think the mental foramen is. So down here in our cross-sectional, you can see that we're pretty close. And what we're looking for is to see the base of the nerve canal, but also the exit point. So from here, what I like to do is double click right in the middle of the canal and put my crosshairs dead center. So moving over to the toolbar on the right-hand side, we're on diagnosis, but to map the nerve, we need to be on the nerve tab. So we click on that, and from here, you'll see we have the option of mapping a nerve on the right or left side of the mandible. So we are mapping a nerve on the right side, so that will be our selection. And now, anytime I double click anywhere on the screen, it's going to drop a nerve point. So be careful, because if I double click here, I put a point on this molar, but no worries, to delete that, I just go back over to the right-hand side and click the X, and the nerve point goes away. So now when we're correctly trying to map this nerve canal, I like to first put one just outside the exit. Double click. And then the second is going to be right in the middle of the nerve canal at the base. So we have connected those 2 points, and you can see that by clicking once and dragging down the 3D view, and you can see that exit point of the nerve. So from here, I'm going to ask you to switch to a different view in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen to Npr Radiology. So I click on this tab, and you'll notice I have 4 different viewing windows now. So first, I'll ask you to go to the 3D view, rotate it, chin up by clicking and holding, and there you have it. So typically, this is the view that you're going to see. The slice is not going to be in line at the same angle as the mandible, and that's what we need to adjust. How we do that is going down to our sagittal view in the bottom right-hand corner. So this blue tab, we click and hold, and once again, we're basically slice tilting. This time, taking that slice to follow the mandible, and in doing so, look at our sagittal view, and look how by going back and then right again, it opens up that entire canal. So from here, what can be done is let's go and make this full screen by clicking this button in the top right-hand corner, as we've learned to do. And now we can very easily see where we need to finish our mapping. So since we're already on nerve, we don't need to do anything else. But even look at this. We can get that anterior loop. So I'm going to drop my 3rd point. And then keep double clicking and working your way up the canal towards the ramus. Now, since we've done that, if there's any point that you would like to move up or down, left or right, what you want to do is take your mouse, hover over any point until they turn into crosshairs, and then you can actually go and manually move each individual point that you've laid down. Over here on the right side, under nerve point, moving the right arrow goes towards the last point that you placed, where clicking the left arrow works our way back to the initial nerve point that we placed. So from here, to make sure we don't accidentally place any more nerve points, I'm going to click on Diagnosis. Then I'm going to minimize our screen back to the original 4-pane view. Go back to our bottom left-hand corner, click Panorama, double click to move our slicing window, and now you can see that we have successfully mapped the entire nerve. And we can also see that here in the 3D view. Nice and simple.